Hello there. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this because so many people are talking about it already, but I've spent the past 3 months just deep diving and going down rabbit holes around this, and I feel like if I don't talk about it, I'm just going to keep obsessing and it's not going to be healthy for me. So, we're just going to get started. We're going to talk about Onision today. And this is coming after he has posted so many videos ranting and trying to tell his side of the story. That's really what I want to focus on. If you don't know about the whole Onision situation, I suggest you check out literally any other channel. Repzion obviously is a very good one, and so is like Jacqueline Glenn, Blair White. She hasn't uploaded recently on him, but she would still cover stuff. There's a ton of them, really. But today he posted rants and trying to explain his side, and the entire time he's saying, that it's Sarah's fault. And she raped them, and then it was Regina's fault, and then it was Shiloh's fault, everybody's fault except for his own, and it's just mind-boggling. Like, he's digging himself deeper and deeper, and I don't know, I don't know what he thinks he's doing, because now all of this is out there in public, public media, and it's now just fuel for all these people to sue him for slander, for defamation, for, all these things, and he's just digging himself deeper and deeper. I know I just said that, but you get it. Some of the things that bother me the most about this case, and the most about this rant that he recently had, has to do with the medical and the psychological aspects about it. For example, today he has said that Shiloh faked all her seizures and faked her memory loss. I don't know if you've seen a seizure before, but it's not something you can fake. I mean, unless we're talking about, a catatonic seizure where you're just staring off in his face. But that's besides the point. Like, she had a grand mal and a petite mal seizure, you would know. Like, that's not something that is easily faked. And then, he always likes to bring in all these mental illnesses that he has or other people have and use it as an excuse for their behavior. And I just think that it puts out such a negative viewpoint for mental health, and unfortunately doesn't help any of the victims' cases, because the stigma around mental health has not disappeared yet. There are still people out there who may be on these juries, who may, be the officers working the case. I don't know. That see mental health as this big stigma, and I don't want that to stop anyone from getting justice. Another aspect in this case that, baffles me, really, I was disgusted when I heard about it, when it was basically, when his daughter fell out the window. This disgusted me, but in the past couple days, I've just been baffled, because only recently he bought a new window. His daughter fell out that window in September, and he's just now waiting until the end of January to fix it. It's almost February. Why are you waiting that long? There could have been other accidents, and you're just now fixing this. I don't know. That it doesn't make sense to me. I would have gotten that fixed that day. And I know I'm just kind of touching base on each topic, and I'm not really going into too much detail. I'm just kind of giving my quick opinion. But the last thing I want to talk about is Kai or Lainey or Taylor, whatever you want to call her or him. I want to voice my opinion about what she's been doing, and I also want to talk about what Greg says is going on now, which I don't think is happening. First of all, I would not be surprised if after all of the defeminization that Onision has done and the abuse that she has probably suffered at his hands, I would not be surprised if that is the reason for her saying she's bi, her saying she's trans, or him, either way, because I think she is completely dissociated, and I think that she has no other way to cope. Now, I don't, that doesn't, like, cover her actions. Like, she's still just as bad as Greg is now, but I think everything she has done has been a survival mechanism, and unfortunately, that has hurt other people, and it has ruined her own life. That being said, Onision is saying that, Kai is leaving him and he's gonna, take the kids, blah blah blah. I don't think that's happening, because Greg seems too controlling. Like, nobody said anything until he came out and said things about them first, like with the Billy thing, and at least from my memory. But I don't think he would let her go. He would. The last thing he has right now is Kai and his kids and, like, his mom. Like, I can't see him letting her go anywhere, because he's such a narcissist. He's a control freak. He's just insane. I just don't see it happening, and I think we should really be paying attention to what happens to Kai in the upcoming month or two, if we even get to see her, because let's face it, nobody's seen her since around the time that her child was injured. So I don't know, but thank you for listening to my little rant about everything that's going on right now. I know it's not very cohesive, but just needed to get it off my chest. Again, thank you, and have a wonderful day.